Hey guys, this is Mark Beauclair, and today I'll be bringing you Mark chapter 10, verse 26 through 27. Before we get started, I want to give you guys a recap of the previous verses from yesterday. We see that Jesus had turned his disciples' world upside down because he dismissed the idea that being wealthy meant that a person was righteous, and also that garnered them entrance into the kingdom of God. In fact, Jesus also said, hey, being wealthy, it could be a hindrance to some people coming to him because they start to rely on their wealth and the other different possessions more than him. So that's where we start today in verse 26. I'll start reading. And they were greatly astonished, saying among themselves, who then can be saved? But Jesus looked at them and said, with men it is impossible, but not with God. For with God, all things are possible. So we see the disciples, they're thinking to themselves, well, this guy, if he did all of this stuff and, he kept the law and also the commandments and he was wealthy and he couldn't be saved, well, who could be saved? So Jesus gets to the heart of the message in verse 27, and he says, with men it is impossible, but with God, but not with God. For with God, all things are possible. So what he's saying is, with men it is impossible. But why? It's because no man can save himself. You can't work your way into heaven. It doesn't matter the amount of deeds that you do or the amount of wealth. You could never pay your way into heaven because you can't satisfy the requirement that God had. We can't come to God on our own terms. He has his own terms, and we have to come to him on his own terms, which his term is that we come to him through faith in Jesus Christ. There is no other way. And we see, let's go back to this question, who then can be saved? Well, to be saved, you have to surrender all to Jesus. And when I say surrender, that means your pride. That means that you have to give up a reliance on everything outside of Jesus Christ and trying to work your way into heaven. It doesn't work. We could never work our way into heaven because it has to be a gift. It's a gift of grace from God. So I want to leave you guys with this lasting thing. Forgiveness of sins and salvation for all, it is possible. And it's available for all who come to Jesus Christ through faith. It is a free gift by the grace of God. And we know that Jesus, he is the only way. It says that he is the way, he's the truth and the life, and that no man comes to the Father except through him. So we have to come to God, the Father, through Jesus Christ. So guys, I just ask you to surrender to God and place your faith in Jesus Christ, because that's the only way we can be saved. Thank you guys, and have a great day.